Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're addressing the end of vitamin C serums, or at least what seems like the end of vitamin C if you're watching any content over on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, where you can't open any of these apps without seeing content creators say that they're abandoning vitamin C, they're moving on from it when it comes to their own skincare routines, and encouraging their followers to do the same. It seems that when it comes to vitamin C, a lot of these content creators take issue with the fact they're not getting the results that they expected, and that they've found other ingredients and serums that just deliver better. Well, I'm here to say I won't be abandoning vitamin C anytime soon, because I genuinely believe it's part of the core trio of really beneficial ingredients in your skincare routine. Alongside retinoids and a truly broad spectrum sunscreen, vitamin C is one of the best understood and well studied ingredients when it comes to giving you the very best results. However, I think the true issue lies with content creators buying into the hype that brands sell without actually choosing the correct formulations. As with anything in skincare, when choosing a vitamin C, formulation is key. And so in today's video, I want to unpack all of this and share with you how to choose an amazing next level vitamin C serum that doesn't need to break the bank. Sit back, relax, let's expose the end of vitamin C skincare. Now in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you why I think vitamin C is such an essential ingredient in skincare and how to choose the right one. But I want to know what your hot take is. Are you somebody that will never go without your vitamin C? If you are, let me know by reaching down into the comments and leaving the orange emoji. Share with me any of your favorite vitamin C serums too. If you're somebody that isn't a fan of vitamin C, that's just as valid and I still want to hear from you. So leave the cross emoji and state why. That way we can really learn from each other in a safe, community-based space like here on Mad About Skin, because I feel skincare is a journey that we're all on together. Now in today's video, you might notice something a little bit different. I've just undergone a chemical peel, which I'm trialing out for some hyperpigmentation. I'm documenting the whole process for you guys, the befores, the afters, and the entire process, and that video is coming soon. But if you're wondering why, we've got some areas of peeling and discoloration. That's all part of the big peel that I can expect on the back of this. So here at Mad About Skin, I believe in authenticity. I could have applied a filter. I could have, edited things out, but I'm not about that. I think we should show raw skin and some of the processes that we go through. So if you appreciate truly transparent, filter-free skincare content, make sure to let me know by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. I thought I would just explain that, so if you wonder what this is going on, you know that it's as part of a treatment that I'm going through, and all will be documented in the coming months. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So let's just cut to the chase. Why do I think so many content creators and influencers are turning their backs on vitamin C's? Ultimately, I think it all comes down to them choosing the wrong formulations and the wrong quality products in order to get the results that they're expecting. It is unfortunate that some of the very best selling vitamin C's on the market are some of the worst performing and the worst formulated, and they're often at the hands of some of the biggest skincare brands. Now, these skincare brands spend millions of pounds in sponsorships and paid partnerships, so a lot of content creators will have quite close relationships with these brands, and so it's natural, instead of them wanting to hold brands accountable and saying, you know what, you might have some great products, but your vitamin C is garbage, instead of doing that, they just call out vitamin C and say, yeah, the ingredient's not working, move on, go try something different. Honestly, vitamin C, like with anything in your skincare, it will all come down to formulation. And in today's video, I want to share with you how to spot a really good vitamin C, how to choose the right formula for your individual skin's needs, so we can cut through some of the BS that brands throw at us. I think it's really lazy to just blame vitamin C as an entire ingredient for not delivering the results, when I think as content creators on a platform, we have a responsibility to call out brands that are developing or promoting substandard formulations so that consumers direct their hard-earned coin where it's actually going to deliver. I pride myself on being a truly independent content creator. I don't take any coin from any brands, so I feel like I can call out some of the shady things that are going on, and I hope that other content creators will do that, irrespective of any relationship that they have with individual brands. Take, for example, the world's best-selling vitamin C, which is this one. This is the Garnier Vitamin C Anti-Dark Spot Serum. This is garbage. This actually contains around a 1% concentration of vitamin C. They've put that ingredient front and center, 1%. That is going to do nothing for you. 1% will, at best, might over a long period of time give you a slight improvement in radiance in the skin, but it's not going to fade your hyperpigmentation. It's not going to help boost skin glow, and it's certainly not going to boost collagen production. All the great benefits of using a vitamin C. This is hot garbage, but so few content creators seem willing to call out Garnier and this formula. They just think it must be the vitamin C that's to blame, not the brand. This is not where it's at. And the same goes for other brands, such as La Roche-Posay with their vitamin C serum. This is one of the most sponsored and hyped products out there. And again, it's not great because it always comes oxidized. In fact, they had such an issue with the oxidation, they actually added a colorant to this product in order to disguise it. So as a brand, instead of thinking, you know what, maybe there's a problem with our formulation, which means it's coming oxidized and less effective, instead of addressing that, let's just stick a colorant in and then the consumer won't actually be able to tell it's oxidized. Shady, shady, shady. And these are the things that brands should be called out for. Rather than demonizing vitamin C as an ingredient, let's say maybe these best-selling serums just aren't it. So, before you dispense with your vitamin C and chuck it out the window, here is how to spot a really good, well-formulated vitamin C serum. First and foremost, let's stop stressing about pH. I see a lot of content creators using those pH dipsticks to measure the pH of a vitamin C and then saying, unless that pH is below 3.5, it's completely useless. This is very outdated. If I look back to like 20 years ago, yes, pH was the only way of really helping to enhance the penetration rate of vitamin C. In a low pH, vitamin C finds it's easier to get into the skin in order to deliver great results. That was the only option 20 years ago. But now, in 2025, we have so many other things. There are penetration enhancing ingredients, which means you don't have to have such a harsh pH. You can have a more skin neutral pH, but still get the great benefits. There are other ingredients that it can be used alongside to really help the transport of that vitamin C down into the skin. And of course, you can use other technologies such as spicules, which are found in the VT vitamin C line, in order to really help push that product deeper into the skin to get the maximum results. pH is one thing to look out for when it comes to the efficacy of a vitamin C, but it is just one. Now, tip number 2, prioritize freshness. My main issue, like I just said with that La Roche-Posay serum, is it had been sat around gathering dust and oxidizing. So they added a colorant to hide the fact that was happening. The real solution is for brands to produce vitamin C fresh in limited batches so that when it reaches us, the consumer, it's fresh and it's not oxidized. Some brands get this really right. Take, for example, the Geek and Gorgeous C Glow. This is made in batches every 7 days. So if you buy direct from Geek and Gorgeous as a brand, you know that your vitamin C is no older than 7 days after manufacture when it reaches your doormat. That's a game changer. Don't need to add colorants to a product like this to disguise the fact it's oxidized, because it never is. If you get this fresh, you keep it in the fridge, you'll have a super long shelf life in terms of vitamin C, and you'll get it at peak potency. Freshness is key, and with brands like Geek and Gorgeous doing it so well and at a really affordable price point, there's no need to reach for La Roche-Posays that would rather just disguise the fact their product is garbage rather than actually own it and do something different. Now, my top tip number 3 when it comes to choosing a vitamin C is to embrace the derivative world. So, vitamin C comes in 2 forms: pure form, ascorbic and L-ascorbic acid, and derivative form. Now, a lot of people are quick to dismiss derivatives. In fact, I see a lot of content creators, the same ones that are moving on from vitamin C, saying vitamin C derivatives are garbage. They're really not. They're a wonderful addition to a skincare routine that can have some really great benefits, particularly for people with very sensitive skin. So vitamin C derivatives are much less sensitizing, they trigger less side effects and irritation. They're better tolerated on the skin, and they still have some great results too. Now, a lot of people will say that only pure form vitamin C, ascorbic and L-ascorbic acid, is tried and tested to deliver results. This just isn't true. There are so many different studies into vitamin C derivatives that say when it comes to brightening the skin and fading hyperpigmentation, they're just as effective as pure form vitamin C and a lot less sensitizing. Where there are fewer studies, and this is definitely something to call out so we know exactly where we stand, is when it comes to boosting collagen production. Pure form vitamin C, ascorbic and L-ascorbic acid is clinically proven to boost collagen and elastin production in a way that vitamin C derivatives aren't. However, when it comes to fading hyperpigmentation and boosting radiance and luminosity, both work exactly the same. So for me, I would say if you're somebody that is using your vitamin C to fade hyperpigmentation and glow up the skin, vitamin C derivatives are absolutely fine and they'll probably be better tolerated on your skin. If you're somebody that's using vitamin C for its anti-aging pro-collagen benefits, then you're probably better sticking with pure form ascorbic or L-ascorbic acid. It's as simple as that, but I find that sometimes the narrative online is if it's not pure form vitamin C, it's worthless and you should abandon it. So people with sensitive skin, very reactive skin, feel that it's an ingredient they can't use. They can. Vitamin C derivatives are wonderful as long as you know exactly what they can and can't deliver. Now, last but by no means least, let's talk about other ingredients to really look out for in terms of formulations in order to boost the benefits you'll see from your vitamin C serum. I noticed that a lot of the content creators saying they're moving away from vitamin C are using quite old style vitamin C serums that really have limited benefits. By adding other beneficial ingredients alongside vitamin C, you can really help double down on the benefits you're going to see. Take, for example, Centella asiatica. If you use Centella asiatica alongside pure form vitamin C, ascorbic or L-ascorbic acid, one study actually showed it quadruples the amount of additional collagen produced versus just using vitamin C alone. So we should be looking out for formulas that have amazing ingredients such as Centella asiatica alongside our vitamin C to really maximize its potential. The same goes for antioxidants. Antioxidants are wonderful protective ingredients in our skincare routine and they pair beautifully with vitamin C. So look out for a vitamin C serum that has things like ferulic acid and vitamin E alongside that vitamin C to get the maximum results. And finally, glutathione. Glutathione is the very best ingredient for fighting hyperpigmentation when used alongside vitamin C. Again, look out for a vitamin C and glutathione serum. This way you're going to get double the benefits without having to have too many extra steps in your routine. It's all about being strategic with the products that we choose. In this video, I just wanted to share with you what to look out for when it comes to choosing a really great vitamin C. I actually pulled together a bit of a Hall of Fame, Hall of Shame, where we look at some of the best and worst vitamin Cs. So if you want to check that video out, I'll link it up there. That really does a deep dive into some of my personal favorites. But I'd say let's stop worrying about pH and look at the overall formulation. Let's choose derivatives if we have super sensitive skin and know that whilst they might be limited in terms of collagen production, they're amazing at fading hyperpigmentation and boosting glow and radiance in the skin. Look at the overall formulation and other added complementary ingredients, and most of all, let's make sure we're enjoying our vitamin C serums. Opt for one that feels great on the skin, doesn't break the bank or mean that you're overstepping your individual budget, and there are so many good ones out there. I think it's far too easy for content creators to blame vitamin C if they're not getting the results that they wanted to see, rather than calling out some of the big brands that honestly are coming up with garbage formulations that are never going to give you the best results. Know what to look out for when it comes to selecting a vitamin C serum for your skincare routine, and I think honestly it will quickly become a holy grail. I'm not abandoning my vitamin C application anytime soon because I've really found products that deliver for me. Check that video out that I linked earlier if you want to know my personal favorites. But hopefully this has helped demystify vitamin C for you guys, wherever you are in the world, guys. Stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.